Now, for those of you that are not aware, this Friday, I will be starting... I'm going to be taking a break from GU this Friday because there's a game that's coming out that I really, really want to play. Now, I'm sure that most of you are already aware of this, but for those of you that are not, I mean, we'll just watch this trailer today because it's a new trailer that came out like an hour ago or something. Hopefully there's not any spoilers on it. Nintendo has been known to spoil stuff for me in the past. Nintendo, please, please. But yeah, let's check this out.
Eons ago, a great clash took place between the two titans, the Bionis and the Mechonis, ending in their mutual demise. Their bodies solidified into land masses, serving as the environments that Shulk and his companions explore in the present day. Let us take a glimpse into each of these sprawling regions. Located at the foot of the Bionis, Colony 9 is inhabited by the
This is the town you start at.
It is Shulk's birthplace, as well as where he and his childhood friends, Rhine and Fiora, reside. Wild creatures roam about and are docile and less attacked. So outside of a few savage beasts, this area is largely peaceful.
The no pawns.
These stronger enemies can be engaged should the need for a challenge arise. Staying on the beaten path will practically guarantee safety, but wander off too far, and some may find themselves facing total oblivion.
That's probably one of the one-shot bosses.
This vast open plain makes up the leg of the Bionis, with a lush atmosphere and its iconic overhanging cliffs. Gower Plain is home to a myriad of secrets to uncover. The hidden tribe of the Turkin make their home here, as do refugees from the now devastated Colony 6. On Gower Plain, staying on the beaten path may not ensure complete safety, as plenty of aggressive high-level monsters roam about.
Can't wait to play this on the big screen.
When it comes to packs of monsters, a herd mentality is
Look at that, a Renoplos.
Attack just one, and those in proximity will retaliate. With uncharted caverns and tunnels, in-depth side quests, and dangers far and near, Gower Plain is where the adventure begins to truly open up for those who wish to explore. Macna Forest is a scenic woodland on the Bionis' back, and the home of the Norpon, guardians of a mysterious portal. It is comprised of a deep jungle.
This is a
and
much
perilous
later
ravines
game area,
travelers
if I remember
who fall
correctly.
into their recesses. Majestic Waterfalls.
This is about
along
30,
with
40
pools
hours
of
in or something.
Magical ether deposits available for harvest complete this picturesque landscape. Stealth is of the essence here, for as you're exploring, you may come across smaller enemies in command of their larger brethren. Sneaking past these menacing creatures is necessary for completing certain side quests, so tread lightly and carefully. The idyllic and utopian Erith Sea, perched atop the Bionis, is home to the high-end,
7 out of
the
10.
most
Too much
technologically
water.
advanced civilization on the Bionis. Notable landmarks include Alchemoth, the futuristic floating city, and Prison Island, which contains a dark secret related to the Monado. Keen observers will notice that the Erith Sea is the first location where floating islands appear. But how and why do they stay afloat? The topography of the Erith Sea is composed of these islands, as well as exquisite sandy shores. Transporters can be utilized to navigate around this floating paradise, so it is important to figure out which transporter takes you to which island to get around more easily. This giant sword, the very
This is on
same
the
that
Mechonis.
struck the Bionis, now functions as a bridge. It can be crossed to travel between the two titans, and is the only way to reach the Mechonis, currently overrun with the terrorizing Mechon. The winding maze of Sword Valley can easily disorient travelers if they do not mind their surroundings. Control towers must be accessed to open gates, which are essential for progression.
This is only on
where
Nintendo
Shulk's
Switch.
war with the Mechon truly begins, culminating in a showdown with his greatest adversaries. There are more areas to explore outside
Thank God they
and
don't show
inside
anymore.
the Bionis and the Mechonis. And for the first time, the Bionis' shoulder is within reach at last. Venture into this unknown region and unravel the mystery behind a strange new enemy.
I'm so glad that they've added some
Xenoblade
new stuff to
Chronicles
it.
Definitive Edition.
It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. I have a history with this game. You guys need to understand, like, back in the day, I wanted to buy this game when I had my Wii. This was right before I bought my PlayStation 3. Xenoblade Chronicles was about to come out. I think this was 2007. I don't remember what the release date of the original Xenoblade Chronicles was. Let's see, Xenoblade Chronicles, the original one. It released December 1st, 2017. Oh, this is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm like, wait, what? Xenoblade Chronicles, June 10th. Oh, yeah, 2010. That's when I bought the PS3. Never mind. That's correct. The first release was June 10th, 2010. So, oh my God. This is even worse. It makes me see just how close I was to playing this game. So I was going to buy this. But before that, a friend of mine convinced me to finally get a PlayStation 3, which I got because of Demon Souls, God of War 3, and Wipeout. So I bought the PlayStation 3 and then just completely forgot about my Wii. Pretty much never touched the Wii again. But this was going to be the next game that I was going to buy on the Wii. It was Xenoblade Chronicles. And I never got it. Even though I was like, man, this game looks amazing. So I never got it. And then eventually when I got back into Xenoblade Chronicles was when X came out for the Wii U. Xenoblade Chronicles X. I remember watching that trailer, the first gameplay. And I was like, what the hell? Like, let me see if Nintendo has it. They probably do. Let me see. Channel. They probably do have it. Let's see. Xenoblade Chronicles X. They gotta have the trailer there. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X E3 trailer. Is there a gameplay trailer? Exploration trailer, large scale combat, E3 2014, video showcase. This is probably where they showed the first kind of like gameplay. There's also the music, but dude, the music in this game is beautiful. Sharpest blade in the world. Let's go through the exploration trailer because that's like one of the coolest things you can do in this game. So I saw one of these trailers and I was just like instantly in. I was like, dude, no matter what, I have to play this game. Oh, look at the music. The music. You don't understand. This is the best video game on the Wii U. I don't care what anybody else tells you, they're wrong. This is literally the best video game on the Wii U. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're wrong. Straight up. Look at that. Oh, dude, exploring this world. I wish this game was on the Switch so bad, dude. Oh. It takes me right back. Just look at the sense of scale in this world. You have no idea. I think this might not only just be the best game, it might also be the most ambitious game ever on the Wii U. You can fly a mech, and you can do combat in it. Oh, God. So many good times, dude. And I kind of rushed through it near the end because I wanted to finish it before Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out, because otherwise it was never going to happen. I had an 80-hour save of this game and I lost it, and I had to start from scratch, and I loved it. Friggin' hell. But yeah, this was the game that I kind of like got back into Xenoblade with. And I loved it. This game even has multiplayer. This game has kind of like it was very much like a side mode, but it even had multiplayer. You could go out with friends and just take on a couple of monsters and stuff. Like it was amazing. Like I said, this hands that if anybody tells you there's a better game on the Wii U, they're lying to you straight up, or they've never played it. I don't know. Also, one of the most underrated soundtracks of all time. Just straight up one of the most underrated soundtracks of all time. Xenoblade Chronicles X. But anyway, as I was saying, this is the Xenoblade that actually got me into Xenoblade Chronicles. And then Xenoblade 2, I just played that and friggin' loved it as well. I like the story on all of the games. I like the themes. I like the gameplay. It's just phenomenal. And I know that it's not for everyone. Some people might not like it. But, you know, everybody's entitled to be wrong. But it is what it is. I got into it with this one. Then I played Xenoblade 2. Then I played Chronicles of Torna. 1 is the one that I never actually got around to finishing because, like someone said, who was it in chat here that said... it is Zethus. The 3DS version doesn't do the scale of the game justice, and for 100 plus hours RPG, portable console isn't the best choice. I would argue that portable console is not the best choice. I could see myself playing it on the Vita, for instance, or naturally now on the Switch. But just the 3DS, dude, it just doesn't do it justice because it's the 3DS is very good for some things, for sure, and it's a fantastic design. There's a reason why it's probably still the most sold handheld console of all times. But, you know, it's great if you're on the move, if you're out and about. If you're someone like me that actually spends a lot of time at home, it's terrible because like I just be sitting in front of my television looking at something like this. Like, no, I can't do it. I can't. I have a big screen in front of me. I need to be able to play on that big screen. But yeah, the first one was the one that I never finished, and I still put like 70 hours on it on the 3DS. There's a 70 hours save of me playing that thing on the 3DS, and even there, it's a fantastic game, but just like it just doesn't do it justice. Which is why I'm super glad that I'm gonna get to play it on the Switch. It's gonna be amazing.